Welcome to Travel and Talks.
Content partner for this episode is Window Gallery.
Today we have traveled to House of Nomad at Taj Holiday Village, Sinkeri, Goa. And we have traveled here to talk to Mahika. Now, trust me when I say this, Mahika is one of the most popular and loved mixologists at Taj. Mahika, welcome to Travel and Talks.
Thank you so much.
Mahika, before we move on to House of Nomad, the cocktails and the food, please tell us a little more about yourself.
So, I have started my journey in the hotel industry with Taj.
Right.
And I was a management trainee before. And I've got this opportunity now, 1.5 years ago, to head the bar.
Right.
So, I now look after House of Nomad and Seven Rivers and a few beverage things here and there. So, that's where I, really got passionate about
Getting people drunk. So tell me, genuinely, where did you actually get that interest from? Curating cocktails and,
It's all because of the guests.
Okay.
So basically, it's one day someone comes up to you and tells you that I don't know what to drink, but I need something and I want to enjoy it.
Okay.
So it starts off with different phases where you have someone saying that I don't drink, I need something, it should be nice. And then it goes to, I know what I want to drink, but I want it better and I want you to do it better.
Okay.
So it's wonderful. You can actually curate that. It's journeys, experiences, it's bonding with people from their own friend group. You also kind of come into that picture where they're like, Arey, no, ye to nahi pee paayegi, ye wo. And then you're just like, oh my God, wow, this is a whole new world, a whole new experience for the guest and for yourself.
So you actually solved the drinking problem.
Yes.
Fantastic. No, okay, tell me something about the House of Nomad. Where does this name come from, House of Nomad?
So House of Nomad is basically, the concept is very simple.
Right.
So it starts off with everybody who's our guest starts off as a nomad.
Right.
Right? And as we know, nomads don't really stay at one place. They don't stay put. So the whole thing is that anybody who walks in, you are bound to walk out thrilled and excited and not knowing what's going to happen next.
Right.
So our menu, our beverage concept is also such, where it's about storytelling, it's about culture, bonding, traditional, concepts, like where we do something. So our drinks are very, familiar yet surprising. That's our concept.
Interesting. Now tell me one thing. What time does this place open up? When do you guys close this place?
So we open at 5 p.m. and then we shut at 2 a.m.
2 a.m.
Yes. We open up at 5. We have the outlet operational.
Right.
And we also put up our sundowners. That would be further into the hotel, right by the beach side. That's beautiful. That goes on till 7:30. And then we head back in here and we have our operations on till 2.
And how many people can you accommodate in this place at any given point of time?
80.
80 people.
80 people inside. Like that would be seated and standing. And then outside we also have seating. So.
And what kind of cuisine do you guys serve?
So we serve Goan continental cuisine. It's very Goan forward, but we serve it in a continental fashion. So we have certain items that we are going to showcase later on in a continental way. So
apart from the fact that this place is known for you, what else this place is known for?
So this place is known for its cocktails. Okay. We are a cocktail forward bar. We also call it gastropub.
Okay.
So we have 9 signature cocktails.
Right.
And our cocktails come under, certain sections that lead to different stories. So we have our culture section, we have our community section, we have land and locale, and we have movement. So culture is basically, a traditional particular drink or a spirit that would be very commonly paired with something, but with a unique twist that we would put in.
Right.
Then our community section would be something where we're trying to get very palatable drinks. Social bonding will be happening and these drinks are very basic, very nice, fun, but at the same time, you're like, okay, I won't get too high with this.
Okay.
That way. And then land and locale is something that's very nice. I personally love the land and locale segment because it has our It has things about Goa. It
Mhm.
has your kokum. It has feni. It has dukshiri. It's about these small, small things that people generally come to a place and then they ask, what is this place in this
Yeah,
particular
yeah,
cocktail?
yeah,
I want to see that. How do you drink feni? How do you actually
Right.
serve it? So rather than telling people that nahi aap chili kaat ke limka dal do, I
Correct.
have a cocktail for it. I have a wonderful
Nice.
cocktail that actually gets in small tidbits of everything in
Right.
Goa. Sweet, salty, sour, beautiful.
That's interesting.
Yes.
So what are we drinking tonight? What am I drinking tonight?
So you will be drinking so I have two cocktails from our land locale because I love both of them. So we
Okay.
have Sinkaram Sa. Okay. We have No Sleep Nomad.
Mhm.
And we also have Mariposa.
Okay. So tell me what's the base of the first cocktail?
Absolutely. So Sinkaram Sa will be a mix of vodka and feni.
Okay.
Okay.
Vodka and feni.
Yes, vodka and feni.
Okay.
Oh, it's not going to be too harsh.
Okay.
Trust me, that's why that cocktail is our bestseller, because the feni is not too much in that.
Okay.
It's just
What's the
perfect.
second one?
The second one would be No Sleep Nomad. So we use dukshiri in that,
Uh-huh.
coffee infused dukshiri.
I love coffee. Okay.
Yes, you're going to love that.
Okay.
And then the third one is Mariposa. That would have gin and white wine.
Gin and white wine.
Yes.
Wow. Okay. And what are we going to pair it with?
So we'll start off with our Mariposa. Mariposa is going to be paired with these beautiful, light, sweet crab cakes.
Okay.
Okay, with savory dip and pickled veg. We have our Sinkaram Sa. That's going to be paired with our chicken picante.
Okay.
And we have No Sleep Nomad paired with dessert, chocolate stout layered cake.
I won't be wasting a lot of time right now. So we're going to go and we want to see her in action, curating her cocktails. And we're going to come back in a while with the cocktails and the food right on this table. Mahika, let's get to work. So we have the art and the artist right here with us. And Mahika, do you want to talk about the cocktails once again and tell us which one is which?
Yep, absolutely. So we have Mariposa, which is our famous color changing cocktail. As I mentioned, we have the gin, loopy tea infused gin, and we have white wine with elderflower. That pairs really well with, the crab cakes. The crab cakes are going to be lightly sweet,
Okay.
fried, and a savory twist. So
Mhm.
it's really nice. Then we have Sinkaram Sa, which is paired beautifully with chicken picante. Both of these come under our land and locale section. So that pairs well. This is salty, umami, tangy. And then we have this that's going to be savory, spicy. And then it also has a kokum feni dip.
Right.
And we have No Sleep Nomad. That's going to be with dukshiri, coffee. And then we have our stout layered cake, which is going to be, very deep roasted. So both of them pair beautifully in that. And it's chocolate. So it's definitely going to be wonderful.
Which one do you recommend I must try?
This.
That one?
Yes.
Okay. Well, that was Mahika with us and on Travel and Talks. We'll see you once again on another episode of Travel and Talks with somebody else, somewhere else, with some great food and drinks. Till then, cheers. Cheers, Mahika.
Cheers to you.